I might actually title this video, I don't know, something in relation to being a pain, that's for sure. So if you guys are thinking about getting into a Skyline, change this shit a lot louder. One of the turbo couplers had blew off, so I want to fix that really quick. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Don't know what that was. Hope you guys enjoyed the last video, even though I didn't really do too much. I'm just trying to get everything together pretty much. So in the last video, left off with waiting on the PCV valve to come in, the bolts for the valve cover, and also the coupler for the turbo intake piping. So everything pretty much came in. You guys can clearly see I have the valve covers off right now. I'm gonna get to that in a second. So I have the 90 right here. So it fits on the actual sensor, fits perfectly fine. But right here on this one, it doesn't fit. So I might need an actual 4 to 3 inch coupler. This is the yellow I was expecting. You can see the two different yellows for sure. This is more like a high vis yellow, high vis green. I only did one valve cover so far. Remember I told you guys about how the PCV valve had broke, right? Listen here. It's pretty much stuck in here somewhere, and I don't want to risk putting this back on the car and then trying to drive it or letting it run and the pressure build up and just shoots out of here and it pretty much just destroy the head. If not, then I might have to just bite the bullet and find a whole new valve cover set. This Skyline, I want to say it's been giving me hell. I think it's just the way that I've been going about things. It is tedious to get the valve covers off because you gotta take the throttle body off also as well. It has been a lot that I have to deal with with doing simple things on this car. As far as doing the rear coilovers, that was a pain. The front mount intercooler setup, to get the front bumper off was a pain. So far, everything's just been a pain. Look how the strut tire braces came out. Nice, solid, clean. Minus right here because I somehow missed right there.
A few moments later.
All right, so I ended up bringing the valve cover back to the apartment. But luckily for me, Tiff was there and we spent like at least like I think 30 minutes trying to get the damn piece out. And so far so good. Got this one primered up. Look how good this came out. This came out mint, bro. This came out so freaking mint. I'm gonna start putting things away. I'm gonna just sit them right there and then I'll come back, put the gaskets on. I gotta get a grommet now also for the PCV valve. That is what was stuck inside of the damn valve cover. It was the actual rubber grommet. But yeah man, I'm tired. It's cold. I will see you guys tomorrow. Back at the garage, everything is pretty much back on. This shit was a pain in the ass to deal with. A true pain in the ass. I might actually title this video, I don't know, something in relation to being a pain, that's for sure. That back bolt over here in the corner for the intake cam valve cover, oh my god, bro. The bulky part of the harness is literally right there. So that was a pain to try to get that bolt in there without dropping it. Bro, that was a freaking nightmare. So by the time I have to replace this valve cover again, I will be sure to have a forward-facing intake manifold. I don't care what type of power it's gonna kill or whatever low-end torque it might kill, whatever. I do not give a flying at all. This is getting taken away. This is going. It makes everything else so much more difficult. So if you guys are thinking about getting into a Skyline, a GTST, R33, RB20, RB25, GTT, RB25 Neo, whatever, change this shit right here, bro. Change this shit. But I did try to turn it on. It turned on, but it died out. More than likely because I don't have the PCV valve. I have the actual PCV valve right here. Brand new OEM from Nissan. It didn't come with the grommet. I didn't know I had to order the grommet separately. Other than that, it looks pretty good though. Looks pretty good with this yellow. I stopped at O'Reilly's and found the grommet, even though it said for Toyotas, but it actually fit in here perfectly fine. Also stopped at MPH Fabrication out here in North Haven. Big shout out to Mike for hooking me up. All right, so let me try and get this damn coupler onto this damn sensor. Ouch, and it's cold, so it hurts. All right, that's on. Well, look at my power ratchet, so I can loosen this up, set it onto the actual piping, and then hopefully this car turns on and it stays on. Hopefully. Oh, it's not a 10, 11 millimeters. So much easier. Yep, we're good right there. And it's short enough too, to the point that it's not sticking up too high. This car take a long time to warm up, so it's gonna be a while. A lot louder. One of the turbo couplers had blew off, so I'm gonna fix that really quick. Sounds so damn good, bro. This sounds amazing. Oh my god. Also, what else had came in? The new decal stickers. These are the 3x3s. I took the YouTube and the Instagram emblems out, so it won't be as obnoxious as the first set. So the first set pretty much was 4x4. Compared to this, it's more simple. So once again, if you guys are interested in getting a decal, let me know. I'm not gonna just force it on people or anything. If you see it, you see it. You just let me know. Pretty much doing like $4 a decal, whatever. And I'll send it out to you, or we can meet up if you're local. I'm trying to take this stuff serious this time around. Do a little more instead of just doing Hondas. That's one of the main reasons why I got a Skyline. I want to challenge myself to do something different, which I always wanted a Skyline since 2016. But now I'm also seeing it's a huge pain in the ass to work on. But every car is a pain in the ass to work on until you learn it. So I can't be too upset about that. I'm still learning the car. I'm still learning everything about RBs and, you know, inline sixes and all that stuff. It's different. It's different. Hope you guys had a fantastic New Year's, fantastic Christmas. Hope you guys stay warm. I'm trying to stay warm. My camera hand right now is starting to get frostbitten right now because I'm holding the camera for so long. But yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.